Well, there's Shadowfax. He's a mud monster. The sun came out today, so we're happy about that. He's a mud monster. I'm just picking these up. They shouldn't be on the ground. But he's a little mud monster because there's mud everywhere. It doesn't matter where you go. It rained for so long. Hopefully the sun will stay out for a couple of days because it was cloudy as heck and raining this morning. But, I mean, the clouds are moving on and the sun is out. I know it's late in the day for the sun to come out, but it's better than not at all. So we're glad about that. He's having his pellets. Oh, hello, mister. Look at that muddy butt. He loves to lay. He's not even as bad as he was. He was way worse. Also, we wormed the horse and the goat because they need it. It's fall, and we have had frost. It's a good idea to wait till your first frost to do your fall deworming if you're doing a fall deworming, if that's on your schedule or if they have to be because you've run fecals. And they have to be. It's nice to wait till after the first frost because then most of the things on the ground are dead anyway. So these guys are crazy. Beautiful rabbits, like gorgeous rabbits. So we have 6 in here that I think we're going to keep. And I say think because I'm still, you know, I shouldn't have kept another one, but whatever. And today, everyone is doing well. It stopped raining. I'm happy about that. I'm very happy this... He's getting his pellets, okay? It's partly for losing weight. Partly for losing weight because he is a chonky boy. But also, you can use, if you have a mini horse, let's say you're having a bad hay year or you took too long to get hay, you can actually feed them the pellets. Okay, they're perfectly happy with the pellets. They can do it. You just have to check the weight. So what is your horse supposed to weigh? He's supposed to weigh 220, 225 on a fat day. So he can have pellets, and you just check the label and it'll tell you how much you should feed. So he's supposed to get what amounts to 6 scoops a day. You weigh them out. You have to do by weight. We have a kitchen scale. We know that it's 6 to 8 scoops. And since he's on a weight loss regimen, it's 6. Because he's a chonky boy. If we wanted to maintain, it would be 8 scoops. So when we think he looks good and healthy, I mean, obviously, look at that tum. He is a little chonked. He's a chonkster. So obviously he needs to lose a little bit. When he looks the way we want him to look, then we can go up to 8 because 8 is maintenance for his weight, or the weight he's supposed to be. So that's what we've been doing today. Also, it's nice for him to be out because this isn't like mud. This is like spongy a little bit, but it's not muddy. I got a kitten at my feet. Kitten. Anyway, the kittens are following me. I wanted to talk about the kittens. Because I've been getting some comments. As my channel gets more popular and more people are seeing my videos, not everybody sees every video. So I do want to talk about the kittens because I've had some comments, people thinking, oh no, they're unwanted. They're not unwanted, okay? We very much want, if we didn't want kittens, we wouldn't have a cat who wasn't fixed. These are wanted kittens. They are wonderful kittens. They were not an accident. These are very much wanted. Another comment implied that we have these guys out here by themselves and they're not being looked after, and we've basically abandoned them to nowhere. Basically abandoned them out here. That's not true. 1, they have their mother. 2, they come in the house. 3, they have warm shelter, food, water. Just like every kitten we've ever raised, they are loved, and that one I'm keeping. That little one is for me. That's little doofus. And we love her, and she's quite wonderful. She's quite a wonderful little kitten. But I'm kidding. That one is crazy. I love that one too. I think I'm keeping 2. I shouldn't, because if I keep 2, I have to disappoint someone. I shouldn't do that. I can always keep another one another time. Anyway, all of our kittens are sweet. They're friendly. They're well loved, wanted, and they will never want for anything, either in this home or their next. And I do have a policy where if someone can't keep their cat, they come back, because this is their home. And honestly, we're keeping more than one kitten this year anyway. Frankly, your barn cats get elderly and they don't hunt as much. You need to keep a couple younger ones, right? Just the way it goes. And Tristan's fighting with Arwen because she wants to eat Shadowfax's food. That's his food. She has plenty to eat. She just wants his food because she can't have it. That's what's going on over there. She wants his food because so that he's basically sitting on her. She's doing well. She's looking good. She's not fat for a goat. I know from this angle, from behind like that, it looks like she's very fat. She's not. Goats just look like that. Okay? Goats just look like that. She's fine. She's in good shape. She's a good healthy weight. She moves around all day. She does well. So we're not worried about that. Anyway, basically what's been going on around here today is it wasn't horrible out. It was raining this morning, but it wasn't horrible. So we're taking the chance for the break in the weather to at least try to get some stuff done. Like, there's so much to get done. There's so much to get done. And not enough time. There's never enough time to do it. So, cleaning up the yard as much we can before we actually end up in winter. That's one of our weird chickens. That dark one. It's one of our weird chickens. It was an unplanned group. There's another one in the bush. Weird chickens, unplanned. These guys doing their chicken thing. I don't know why we're over here, but we are. That's where we're hanging out today. Doing chicken stuff. But, hi, sweetheart. Yes, hi. This is Doofus. This one. She's not smart, but she is mine. So, Rowan named her. I have children, and they name things weird things. So, she's not super smart, but she is mine, and I'm keeping her. She's my little girl. This girl has been spoken for since the day she was born. There's still... Now, you're going to notice, like, if you look at Doofus, she's a lot smaller than the other ones. So, I was probably going to keep her anyway. But I just really like her as well. So, I really like her, and she's really tiny. Shadowfax is finishing up his snacks. I caught that on video. I'm really glad I had the camera angled that way. Arwen made a rush for the snacks. That was pretty funny. All right. Anyway. Hi, bud. So, his pellets, if you want to see what they look like, his pellets look like this. These are his horse feed pellets, properly balanced, perfectly nutritious. They're basically properly balanced hay smushed into pellets. These can be a complete forage replacement if you need to. So if you have a bad hay year, or you can't get hay or whatever, or you simply want to extend the hay you have, you can supplement with that, or even completely replace hay if you need to. It's not ideal, but especially for older horses, sometimes they have trouble with the long-stemmed hay. Those pellets, especially if you have an older horse, soak them in water a little bit, and they'll do well. They'll do fine. It's balanced, okay? It's a balanced food. So, anyway, that is going to be about it for us here today at Andersen Acres. It's chilly out here. Tristan's going to fight with Arwen. There comes a point where, like, if you're not going to beat her with a stick, which we're not, you just kind of have to be body blocking. Because she doesn't care. She doesn't care. So, it's one of those things where you just kind of have to block. And that's what Tristan's doing. And she's getting through. We'll see you tomorrow.